That like button. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Hope you're not waiting too late. Better start your business. Hope you're not waiting too late. Better start your business. It's starting to limit where you can go, what you can do, where you can travel, how you can do it. The only way to alleviate that is to start your own business. So start your own business so you can do your own thing. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. You're running out of time. Time is limited. Don't wait too long. The vaccinated and unvaccinated, it's coming. I've been reading this book called Beyond the Pale Horse by William Cooper. Uh, you guys should check that book out. I may read a little bit. I'm reading it from the PDF. It's an easy find. Uh, Beyond the Pale Horse, William Cooper. Easy PDF to find. The book was written in the 80s. Hold on, I can pull it up. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, the book was written in the 80s, 70s or 80s. And this is I'm gonna read a few excerpts out of this book, Beyond the Pale Horse, and it's telling you what's happening right now today. This book is explaining exactly what's going on right now today. But most of you don't want to listen. We're going to have several warners come. None of you guys want to listen. So you can like, subscribe, and share. If you need credit repair, you need ebooks, CPN, wholesale ebooks, wholesale property ebooks, how to set up your LLC, any of that information you want a trust, how to put your property in trust, all of that information is available. Just give me an email or a call. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to read some excerpts out of this book from Beyond the Pale Horse. And you tell me what you think. And this breaks down all the elite, all of those people. And you thought it was just a joke. You thought all this stuff was a game. You thought it was a joke. Like, subscribe, and share. It's too much to go over. That's the topic. Because everything and anything is on the table. Manhood is on the table. Unvaccinated, vaccinated is on the table. The moratorium for renters is on the table. All of these different things that's happening at once. Bitcoin is whipsawing back and forth at high amounts. So it knocked a few people out. So it's on the table. It's too much to go over. But you got to get in the groove. You got to get in the groove. You got to do something. So check back with me. I'm going to go back over Beyond the Pale Horse. William Cooper. I'm going to start reading excerpts out of this book. uh, every time I come on, because it's in letting you know that you can't escape it now. It's in your face. It's inevitable. Can't deny it. Let's see. Let's read a little. CFR. The CFR is a secret society. That's Council of Foreign Relations. And that it forbids the taking of notes or the publishing of minutes of its meetings. Any member who divulges the subject or any part of any conversation or talk that took place during a meeting is terminated. The goal of the Council on Foreign Relations is a new world order. George Bush is a member of CFI. Knights of Malta play a powerful role in this scenario. In the 1930s, General Smedley Butler was recruited to help take over the White House. He was told that he was needed because of his general popularity with the military. General Butler blew the whistle and named several prominent Americans as part of the plot. That's just part, one little excerpt. Let's go back and read some more. The Jasons. Are we familiar with the Jasons? Who are the Jasons? The Jason Society. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Want that heat? Giving you this heat. You can donate to the Church of Money, even if you're watching it now or later. Donate to the Church of Money. Can contribute to the channel. Contribute. Because the Jason Society, or scholars, takes its name from the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece, and it's a branch of the Order of the Quest, one of the highest degrees in the Illuminati. Whoa, highest degree, the Jasons. Jasons are deep. Appear throughout history in relation to various other secret societies. In these instances, the story represents man, Jason, looking for himself, Golden Fleece. Top secret documents that I read while with naval intelligence stated that President Eisenhower had commissioned the Jason Society to examine all of the evidence, facts, lies, and deception, and find the truth of the alien question. Let's look into the Jason Society. Do your research. Find out what you're up against. Who knows? What I do know, they're trying to mandate vaccines any and everywhere that you want to go. So they're forcing you. It's kind of like this closing the perimeter on you when they chasing you. And then it shrinks down so they finally caught you. They shrinking the perimeter on you. Most of you are unaware. You're oblivious to this. And most don't even care. As long as they continue to folly and play and laugh and giggle. That's cool. Fun and games. That's what they want you to do. Fun and games. While they continue to dominate and whatever they have to do to keep you in your position. So you've been warned, giving you a message. The book that I'm reading, William Cooper, Beyond the Pale Horse, breaks this down, what we're going through right now today. I'm going to go over some of the chapters. Behold a Pale Horse, that's the title. Behold a pale horse. Title is Behold a Pale Horse. Here's the table of contents. Silent weapons of quiet wars. Oath of initiation and for unidentified secret order, excuse me. Goodbye USA. Hello New World Order. AIDS, New World Order. US government drug involvement. Alien implants. Protocols of the Elders of Zion. Wow. There's a lot here. Anatomy of an alliance. Wow. FEMA. We was talking, remember, we didn't even know about FEMA until Hurricane Katrina. And this book spoke about FEMA at that time, Federal Emergency Management Agency. Wow. Behold the pale horse. What year was this book written? If you haven't read Behold the Pale Horse, you should check it out. Let me see something. Check it out. Behold the Pale Horse. Mm-hmm. Yo. I'm gonna read some more of this book. Hope you're tuning in. Hope you're tuning in. Hope you're tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell. Let's get some more people in the building. I'm going over Behold the Pale Horse. It's a book by William Cooper. This book's explain exactly what we're going through today. This book was written. Behold the Pale Horse. Let me go to the introduction to show you what I'm reading from. Behold the Pale Horse. Behold a Pale Horse. Milton William Cooper. If you read this book, you'll get almost an exact example of what's happening today. He spoke about the AIDS epidemic, spoke about FEMA, which started. Here's one of the chapters. Let's read what the chapter of FEMA said. And this was, I want to see, so you'll know what year this book was written. This letter's from 1990. 1990 articles from cocaine scenes. Look at that. Cocaine seized on Air Force plane. Behold a pale horse. I read this book 30 years ago when I was in the penitentiary, but I thought that I should read it again, seeing that it came true. It came true. Everything that it said there would be a gay epidemic. We have a gay epidemic. It said there would be an AIDS epidemic. We had an AIDS epidemic. They said there would be a drug war. We've been through it and over it and back in it again. All these things that, and where did he get the information from? He got the information from when he worked in the Navy. So let's see what his job was. How did this guy come across all of this information? Behold a Pale Horse is the book that we're coming from right now. William by Milton William Cooper. Hit that like button, notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. And we're going over William Cooper's book, Behold a Pale Horse. And in this book, we talked about, hey, all of those things before even like we're doing now. Yeah. The artificial womb. Hey, what's happening? Look at this. From the time artificial womb. This is part of the book. Silent weapons for quiet wars. One of the chapters in the book. From the time a person leaves his mother's womb, its every effort is directed toward building, maintaining, and withdrawing into artificial wombs, various sorts of substitute protective devices or shells. The objective of these artificial wombs is to provide a stable environment for both stable and unstable activity, to provide a shelter for the evolutionary process of growth and maturity, survival, to provide security for freedom, and to provide defensive protection for offensive activity. This is equally true of the general public and the elite. However, there's a definitive difference in the way each of these classes go about the solutions of the problems. This book is, you should get this book, read this book, man. Go women, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over some more of it. Silent weapons for quiet wars. Check this out. Short list of this is talking about this part here. I'm just gonna read. Oh, I decline that. Right back. If a person is spoken to by a TV advertiser and he were a 12-year-old, then due to suggestibility, he will, with a certain probability, respond or react to that suggestion with the uncritical response of a 12-year-old, and will reach to his economic reservoir and deliver its energy to buy that product on impulse when he passes it in the store. An economic amplifier may have several inputs and outputs. Its response might be instantaneous or delayed. Its circuit symbol might be a rotary switch if its options are exclusive, qualitative, go or no go, or it might have a paramedic input output relationships. specified by a matrix with internal energy sources represented. Whatever its form might be, its purpose is to govern the flow of energy from a source to an output sink in direct relationship to an input control. For this reason, it's called an active circuit elements or component. Economic amplifiers fall into classes called strategies. And in comparison with electronic amplifiers, the specific internal functions, therefore, it's a lot going on in the hood. All these different power gains, but also in effect are used to cause changes in economic circuitry. In the design of an economic amplifier, we must have some idea of at least 5 functions which are the available input. This will all come to a conclusion. You got to go to the read through the meat of it, and then you'll get to the answer. The available input signals, the desired output controls objectives, the strategic objective, the available economic power sources, and the logistical options. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the like, subscribe, and share. The notification bell. The process of defining and evaluating these factors and incorporating the economic amplifier into an economic system has been popularly called game theory. Hear that? The design of an economic amplifier begins with the specification of power level of the output, which can range from personal to national. The second condition is accuracy of response. How accurately the output action is a function of the input commands. High gain combined with strong feedback helps deliver required precision. Most of the error will be in the input data signal. Personal input data signal tends to be specific, while national input data tends to be statistical. Ooh. Short list of inputs. Questions to be answered. What, when, where, how, why, who. That's a short list of inputs. What, when, where, how, why, who. General sources of information. Now, these are silent weapons of quiet wars. Telephone taps, surveillance, analysis of garbage, behavior of children in school. Those are general sources of information. Standard of living by, food, clothing, shelter, transportation. Social contacts, telephone, itemized record of calls, family, marriage certificates, birth certificates, friends, associates. These are all the things that they have. This book is from 1980. So this information is not even new. It's talking about today. Social contacts. I already went over that. Memberships in organizations. For political affiliation. Just giving it to you all. The personal paper trail. Personal buying habits. Personal consumer preferences. Wow, they got a lot of information about you. Checking accounts, credit card purchases, tag credit card purchase, the credit card purchase of products bearing the Universal Product Code, assets, checking accounts, savings accounts, real estate, business, automobile, safe deposit at a bank, stock market, liabilities, editors, enemies, loans, consumer credit, government sources, welfare, Social Security, USDA, surplus food, those grants, subsidies, principles are deployed. The citizen will almost always make the collection of information easy if he can operate on the free sandwich principle of eat now and pay later. Government sources, Internal Revenue Service. 2, OSHA. 3, census. 4, etc. Habits, patterns, programming, strengths and weaknesses, activities, sports and hobbies, legal, fear, anger, crime record, hospital records, drug sensitivities, reaction to psychiatric records, fears, angers, disgust, adaptability, reactions to stimuli, violence, suggestibility, hypnosis, pain, pleasure, love, and sex. Peace, God. What's up, Terrence? Peace to the God. Like, subscribe, and share, hit the notification bell. That was just a short list of inputs. So now I'm going to go over some short lists of outputs. Outputs create control situations. Manipulation of the economy, hence society, control by control of compensation and income. Sequence allocates opportunities, destroys opportunities, controls the economic environment, controls the availability of raw materials, controls capital, controls bank rates, controls the inflation of the currency, controls the possession of property, controls industry capacity, controls manufacturing, controls the availability of goods, controls the prices of commodities, controls services, the labor force, controls payments to government officials, controls the legal function, controls the personal data file, the uncorrectable by the party slander, controls advertising, controls media content, controls material available for TV viewing, disengages attention from real issues. This is outputs. I already went a short list of inputs, but this is a short list of outputs. Engages emotions, creates disorder, chaos, and insanity. Controls design of more probing tax forms. Controls surveillance. Controls the storage of information. Develops psychological analysis and profiles of individuals. Controls legal functions. Controls sociological factors. Preys on weakness. Cripples strength. This got it both ways. They have it all ways. Leeches wealth and substance. Table of strategies. Do this to get this. Keep the public ignorant, less public organization. Isn't this what's going on right now? This is exactly what they're doing right now. Listen, this is their table of strategies. They do this to get this. They keep the public ignorant, less public organization. Maintain access to control points for feedback. Isn't that what they're doing? Maintain access to control points for feedback. So CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all of them, they control the access to the feedback of the rebuttal. They control the rebuttal. Required reaction to output. So if they control your reaction, like for prices and sales and things, they could create preoccupation. So they preoccupy you. Games, sports, Olympics, that lowers your defenses. Attack the family unit. Control of education of the young. The young haven't been to school in over a year and a half. So they control that on how your children learn. Wow. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. That like button. That notification bell. You can read this book also. I'm just reading excerpts about the book. Milton William Cooper, Beyond, Behold a Pale Horse. Behold a Pale Horse by Milton William Cooper. I'm reading excerpts from this book. This book explains exactly what's going on today, how you can prepare yourself for whatever's to come, because you already have the game plan. So we about in the third quarter right now of the game plan. They're starting to force the mandates of vaccines and vaccinations on you. It's coming. We ain't quite there yet, but it's at a theater near you. We ain't quite there yet, but it's at a theater near you. So let's keep going on the table of strategies of how they implement what's going on and how you can better prepare yourself to see it coming. And I've been telling you, get your economic situation together. Just hold on. Get that credit good, everything. That's right. He read it in 1988, 1998. So you pretty much aware. You know what's real money. You know what's fake money. How to better utilize it. Stop giving all your money away to taxes. Better to live the land, though, actually. Go to the grocery store, they don't got nothing for you in there. Oh, it's just everything is BS, bullshit everywhere. No matter what you eat, no matter what you get. If it's in the ocean, it's polluted. If it's on the land, it ain't no good. So we all doomed, but I guess we can prolong the doom. But pretty much, we're wallowing in shit. Some of us enjoy it. Some of us detest it. But we can try to change it. Try. There's a will, there's a way. Just do it. So let's get it back into it. Give less cash and more credit and indulge. More self-indulgent and more data. See, they got it for you. Social conformity. Computer my phone's about to call. Programming simplicity. So there's countless. I just can go on and on and on and on with this. But the best thing I can say is just get prepared as much as you can, because it's here. Change. I've read about it when I was in the penitentiary. I never thought I would experience it and go through this with being forced like you're in prison. But you might as well be in prison because if they're forcing you, mandating you, which is the catchphrase for force, mandate, mandate, that's force, 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 then it's just like prison. There's freedom in society. That's what the Constitution was built upon. Freedom. That's what our founders and founders of this great nation founded upon. Freedom. That's what our ancestors fought for. Freedom. And so any limit of that freedom to me is an assault on me and you. They can keep, I can't have the whole pie. I don't want no parts of the pie. I want to be able to share it up instead of receiving a little piece, maybe a crumb. Some people like crumbs. I never liked crumbs. Bums get crumbs. I like to bake the pie and eat the pie. Want to source the ingredients for the pie, bake the pie, eat the pie. Anybody can do it. So easy a caveman can do it. See how they get you? So easy a caveman can do it. They've been doing it. Modern electricity from house to house. They learned that from us. The Moors, Andalusia lit up. They just modernized it. Toilet, they shedding the field. They had an irrigation system already. We had an irrigation system already. Mayan temples, check them out. Already had an irrigation system. Our ancestors taught the world civilization. But the European became wise. The white, so-called white European, because there's black Europeans, white Europeans, so-called black. Let's say darkly melanated. All of Europe was founded by darkly melanated men and women. America, founded by melanated people from the America. I'm a rule. Learn your history, become the God that you are. The Europeans, they recognize that they're gods. They build tall skyscrapers to let you know. They let you know they gods. And they show it. We talk it, but they show it. We used to walk it, but now we don't do none of it. We handed over our power to others to do for us, take care of us, give us whatever us. But we don't do for us. Your first thing your family to go get you a handout. They giving out this, they giving out that. Go get you some. I don't know why. I've never been that way. Never depended on nobody. Always had my own. 17, I think. 17, 20. Went to prison, 20. Came home, 35. Family helped me out a little bit. That's who's supposed to help. That's it. Shouldn't be no government giving you anything. The only job to do is to make roads, stuff like that, but to interfere with your everyday living. That was like that. That's what the Constitution was for, to protect you from. And this phone's gonna cut off for you. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell. Cash App, Super Chat. I'll be back very soon, probably tomorrow. New location, all around the nation, moving and grooving, never losing. That's what the motivation is. Peace to the guys.